Hi guys, in this class, let's learn reading and writing fill in the blanks of PT academic reading module, and PT core reading module also has the same task, of course, right? So firstly guys, it's the mega task in the entire PT exam. I think, in my opinion guys, it's the most influential task in the entire PT exam. This can make or break somebody's PT score, right? Why is that? We will uncover it later on. So let's have a look at the task, how it looks and all. Guys, here is the look and feel of the mega task of PTE exam, that is reading and writing fill in the blanks. Here is the instruction. What it says is there is a text with blanks. At each and every blank, when you click, you have the options coming up like this. So in these options, only one option word is correct. That's what the instruction reads, right? So you have to select the, let's say, suitable word, something. I'm just selecting some words for the sake of showing you the operation basically. So you select these words and you hit the next button basically. So that's what you do. And before hitting the next button, if you change your mind up, what you can do, you can always modify your answers and click the next button. But any modification must be finished before you hit the next button, right? Three secrets of reading and writing fill in the blanks. Number one, guys, it supplies score, huge score to reading, as well as it supplies score to writing. So if you are a student who is looking at a good desired reading score and writing score, you cannot ignore reading and writing fill in the blank. Like it, hate it, but you cannot ignore this, because this is important for your reading score, this is important for your writing score. And then to answer correctly, guys, you need what? RGV. What is it? You need reading skill. You cannot be a passive reader, you should be an active reader, perfect reader. Number two, you should have the grammar sense, like in a blank, what is going to come? Noun, adjective, adverb, verb, connector, what is going to come? You should have that grammar sense. Also vocabulary. If you are presented with 3-4 words which are of more or less same meaning, you should be able to identify the subtle difference between the words and pick up the right word. So vocabulary is also important. If you don't have vocabulary, if you don't have grammar sense, if you don't want to develop vocabulary, if you don't want to develop grammar sense, no matter guys, even if you have the world's best method to answer reading fill in the blanks, it's of no use. Okay, so the method cannot be enough. Method along with what? Reading skill, grammar, vocabulary will help you get big score in reading fill in the blanks. And now guys, the last thing in the secrets, it is, you should, if you want to be successful in reading and writing fill in the blanks, guys, you should get used to this 40 seconds per blank time management. So any blank, if you are presented with, let's say, 4 blanks, 5 blanks, 6 blanks in the exam, in the first attempt, when you are attempting a blank first time, you should give it only 40 seconds time. After 40 seconds, if you are not getting the answer, please leave it for the time being, go on to work the next one, on the next one, the other one. So it's like you have to do EFTL. That is what? Easier ones first, tough ones last is something you have to do. Then only you will be able to manage the time well, you will be able to answer reading and writing fill in the blanks effectively and efficiently. RFIB numbers, guys, very, very big numbers. I'm excited to present you these numbers. In the real test from reading and writing fill in the blanks, you get 5 or 6 questions. Minimum 5 questions, maximum 6 questions you get from reading and writing fill in the blanks. And when you answer these 5-6 questions 100% accurately, you get approximately 30 marks in reading and then 20 marks in writing. Okay, so these two are super crucial scores, right? Your reading maximum score is 90. The contribution of reading and writing fill in the blanks itself is 30, minimum 30, right? And your writing maximum score is 90. The contribution of reading and writing fill in the blanks is 20. Nobody can ignore this, right? Answer how to answer this in 3 steps, guys. If you have watched my other class on reading fill in the blanks, more or less it is same, guys. 90% the answering process is same with small changes. So step 1, read the first line and last line of the given passage or paragraph. If you are presented with a text with blanks, what you have to do is you read the first line, you read the last line. First one will make you understand, will give you an opportunity to understand the topic. When you understand the topic, what happens? The topic related vocabulary which is gathered by you in the last so many years get activated subconsciously. That's why I want you to read the first line, last line, know the topic, know the conclusion, so that you will be able to take better decisions. Okay? Yeah. So for this, how much time can you give? You can give 30 seconds time and read the first line and last line. You know the topic, you know the conclusion. Next, read the blanks sentence. Okay, simple. I was telling you in the other video also, which is reading fill in the blanks video. Any blank is nothing but a missing word or missing couple of words in a sentence, yes or no. If you have good understanding of the sentence, if you understand the sentence in a good manner, you will be able to guess well based on the context. What is the context? What is the situation of the sentence? Situationally suitable words you will be able to guess well only when you read the sentence of blank. The blank can be presented anywhere in the sentence. It can be in the beginning of the sentence, it can be in the middle of the sentence, it can be towards the end of the sentence, anywhere. But sentence understanding is important to gauge the situation, basically situational word and grammatically what is missing. So because of these 2 things we will be able to answer the blank. So you read the sentence, you applied grammar, you applied situational vocabulary, not working out, unable to get the correct answer. Do one thing, after 40 seconds, you only have to spend 40 seconds on one blank. In 40 seconds, if you cannot get the answer, please vacate that blank and go to the blank number 2. Blank number 2, again you try for 40 seconds. Happening, not happening, go to the next one. So this 40 seconds per blank is a very, I think, mighty idea, right? It looks simple, it sounds simple, but it's a mighty idea, right? It's a huge, I mean, super productive idea, SP idea, super productive idea, basically. So you should, it's better you follow it. If you still feel, oh, I cannot follow this, do one thing, you practice 10-15 questions using this idea. Give every blank only 40 seconds. Follow my first step. Give every blank only 40 seconds. You start seeing a shift in your answering pattern. You start answering well, more effectively, rather more efficiently. You will answer the questions, the blanks, basically. Now, if you want to get better understanding of this class, guys, please listen to the other class, which is reading fill in the blanks. There I discuss a lot of things. So if anybody does well in reading fill in the blanks, automatically that person is going to do well in reading and writing fill in the blank. That's a stepping stone, guys. You work on reading fill in the blanks first and come to reading and writing fill in the blanks. And then, guys, this is the thing. Fill in the blanks. Third step, what is it? You check if every blank is correctly filled, anything is pending. Use your awareness of the passage, because anyway you skipped the tough blank maybe in the beginning. Now you have better familiarity. So go and answer that blank. If anything, you go through all the answers that are done by you. Is every word correctly selected or not? Whatever you thought of selecting, did you select that or something else? Sometimes there is a possibility that you think of selecting one word, but in a hurry, you'll end up selecting another option. So that's a possibility. Therefore, it's better to verify and click the next button. Now let's practice some questions. Reading and writing fill in the blanks. Let us implement the steps on a question and learn. So the first step is to read the first line and the last line of the paragraph or passage. It is women more than men who are disproportionately more blank to the effects of climate change. The topic is what, sir? Women and climate change. That's the topic. Now the conclusion, what is it? Even though several actors and institutions are supporting rural women in the region, their interventions are not fully aligned. So people are trying to help these women, but they are not up to, they are not helping them much. That's what the passage says. It is ending in a little pessimistic manner. That's what I understood. Let's go to the Second step, which is what? Answering each blank. It is women more than men who are disproportionately more blank to the effects of climate change. So my guess is what? Getting more blank to, they are getting exposed, or they are getting, something negative word, defensive, defective, beatable, all that, vulnerable. I'm thinking vulnerable, but I'm not very sure. Let me come back to this later, right? Because my 40 seconds time is over. Let's go to next one. But also because of other, okay, what is it? It is not only because women perform up to 90% of the agricultural work on farms, but also because of other blank they face, maybe other problems or challenges they face. Let's see, because that's the context demands. My guess was problems and the available option was challenges. I can go with what? Challenges. Guys, this guessing before looking at the options is an awesome thing anybody can do, because if you do not guess, if you directly, after reading the sentence, if you do not guess, if you start looking at 4 options or whatever the options available, there is a chance of you getting confused. Whereas if you can guess the possible word on your own based on the context, based on the flow, and if you look at the options, what happens is you will not get confused so much. The accuracy goes up, confusion comes down. This is something you can implement for yourselves also, right? They often have, okay, I'm sorry, here, this is the blank sentence. This increases their vulnerability to climate change and blank them of their ability to manage the impact, and maybe suffers them of their ability, something like that. Suffering, deprives, caprises, thrives, deprives them, depriving somebody. Depriving is correct option, guys. Deprives them of their ability to manage its impacts. Okay, so now here I found one clue to answer my first blank, which is on hold. What is it? Vulnerability to climate change. Here, disproportionate more blank to effects of climate change. So vulnerable to is correct. But if I was only, looking at this blank, I was investing a lot of time here, I would kill the time, right? So what I did, something is confusing, leave it, you would get the answer in the upcoming parts sometimes. So this is something very, smart thing you can all use. Okay, so we have the other blank to answer. 1, 2, 3, 3 are done. 4th one is there. Where is the sentence starting? Here the sentence is starting. Many of them have not been able to live up to their expectation, live up to their standards, live up to their, and fully achieve their dreams. They are unable to live up to their standards. Publicity, live up to the publicity. It's not about publicity, it's about, so it is what? Achieving their dreams. So achieving their dreams is the context. Therefore, publicity, no. Endurance, no. Endurance, negative word. Capacities is the correct answer. So this is how you should be selecting the correct answers for reading and writing fill in the blanks, guys. So step 1, line 1, last line. FL30. First line, last line. You take 30 seconds time, read them, know the topic, know the conclusion. Gives you ideas, right? Second step, go to first blank. Spend 40 seconds, read that blank sentence, okay? Third step, what is it? If it's done, go to the next one. If it is not done, basically what you have to do, if it is done, go to the next one. If it is not done, keep it on hold in 40 seconds and then go to the next one. So this 40 seconds thing is going to save your time, safeguard your peace of mind, right? So this is something. So more than, in my observation, guys, what I found out is more than 70% of the problems in reading fill in the blanks, reading and writing fill in the blanks are happening. The problems are faced by students because of one problem, because of one habit. That habit is spending more than 40 seconds on one blank. So if I have spent a lot of time here, right? If I'm not getting the answer, I'm confused, looking at this option, that option, thinking, what will happen? The timer is ticking, increases my pressure. So under pressure, my ability to think will suffer, right? So I will not be able to think straight, think perfect. Number 2, time is going off, pressure is mounting, a lot of things basically. So that's why the simplest thing what anybody can do is, if you cannot answer a blank, any initial blank, if you cannot answer, leave it. After 40 seconds, start working on the next one. So on that note, this reading and writing fill in the blanks is done. Let's get to the common mistakes of reading and writing fill in the blanks. Mistakes to avoid in reading and writing fill in the blanks, guys. Number one mistake, ignoring grammar pieces. So guys, same mistakes can be done in reading fill in the blanks also. The second one, what is it? Ignoring the context of passage, right, and sentence. So when you are operating, guys, at any blank, you have to keep in mind the passage context and individual sentence context both. So then only you will be able to get a accurate answer. Right? Third one, spending more than 40 seconds per blank in the first attempt is bad, guys. It's super bad to spend more than 40 seconds time in the first attempt on any blank, because it puts pressure on you. It will make you nervous. It will make you take impulsive decisions. A lot of things. I've explained all that in reading fill in the blanks video. Kindly refer to that video. Ignoring collocations. Collocations are very, very important in reading and writing fill in the blanks. If you ignore collocations, guys, the accuracy can be at stake, right? And then not verifying the answers before clicking the next. Sometimes I already mentioned, you think of selecting one option, but you end up selecting another option accidentally. So these accidental clicks can be fixed before you click the next button. As you know, in the Pearson PT exam, next button is only there. Previous button doesn't exist. If you click the next button, you cannot repair what you have done, right? So that's why before hitting the next only, you should make sure that you hit the next button after thorough verification. Passive and surface level reading of sentences is also one of the error that you should avoid. I hope this video helps, right? This is it for
now. Take the quiz to assess your understanding and improve your skills.
Early mornings, late night grind, dreams and goals are on my mind. Practice tests and study guides, with every step I'm reaching high. PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Fill in the blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight. Each challenge faced, I'll do it right. PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Fill in the blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight. Each challenge faced, I'll do it right. B-test done, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned. Exam day's here, I feel the vibe. Calm and steady, it's my time. Computer screen, we're face to face. I've got this now, I'll set the pace. PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Victory's mine, I've crossed the.
If you are enjoying my classes, you want to have more extended classes, you can join our live classes. You can also enroll for our self-learning course. And thirdly, if you are from Hyderabad, you can even join us for the classroom sessions. Click the link in the description to know the details.